All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, all is well. Good evening or morning, depending on where you are, whenever you're coming from. Uh, we did have a lot of fun with the stream yesterday doing the Moneyball Clinic with Musterman for my União de Tomar save. So we're live both on Twitch and on YouTube in order to continue that season accordingly. So, with that said, let me switch us over here to the regular view. I'm back in the regular skin that we usually use for these games. I do want to give you all some updates on things that have been happening throughout the scene here, as I did simulate it closer to July, to the start of the year. Can kind of see the transfer budget is a little bit depleted. At the end of stream last time around, we did confirm a couple of signings. Christian Ponce was the big get that we did have. Chilean striker looks potentially ready to take over as a starter, if not being a good backup option for us with what he brings to the table. The views are going to be different between last stream skin and this one, but we're going to just play it off accordingly, as this has been the skin that we've used for most of the save. We just use Musterman's in particular for the Moneyball related clinic and searching and all of that. So Ponce was a big get. We also brought in Lucas Sexenian as well to be a part of just the depth of our defense. He's got some work to do, but his physicals are really good, which are going to help him with his development here quite massively, in my personal opinion. I actually want to make sure that we are setting him to train as a ball-playing defender. There we go. We got that through. But in the course of the sale, in the course of the process, we did have a couple of departures that have been happening and all that stuff. Nikola Jojic is a big one here, because on the 28th of June, so earlier during the offseason, he did go to Cardiff City for 9.5 million. So we made a really, really good sale in the process with getting him kind of booted out of the club here. Kevin Dos Santos also went to Konyaspor for 180k, and we also sold Fernando Somolinos for 2.2 million to Qatar SC. So those sales have gone through. And yes, hello, Musterman. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well there. The Kendrick meme did, in fact, work. So this is just, this is the 31-32 season, and some of the moves that we made in late June are counting towards that. But then during the off-stream portion, where I did get us over to July, where we are at now, I did acquire Christian Ponce, Lucas Sexenian. Also during the off-stream portion, yes, it is. It's an away Palmeiras kit from the 2000s that I have. Long sleeves, so it fits the cold weather. So it's pretty good stuff there. But just to explain what went on, Sarwood Salai left on a free to Nacional. Marcelo Carvalho went on loan. He's one of our lower academy guys. Kawa Guimarães, same deal. But then we also did get Yasuyoshi Koshio. I did wanted a little bit more depth over on that, on the attacking left wing. So we did acquire him from Shonan Belmare for 3 million. Obviously, with the different skin, we'll see the actual attribute numbers and stuff. But I feel he can provide something. The biggest thing that did happen, though, during this stretch is that our main striker in Cho Sang-yon, he does have a bid that is looking like it's going to go through from Arsenal for 50 million. They have met his release clause officially, even though there are plenty of teams that are showing interest in him immensely here. Arsenal have been the only ones to have made a deal so far. We're waiting to see if any others come across, or if it ends up being a situation in which he just accepts Arsenal's deal, and then we end up with quite a bit of money in our pockets. In the meantime, I did wanted to see if no, we don't have any options to increase the transfer budget percentage any further. We are going to be retaining 73% of the transfer budget, which means whatever we make off that 50 million after loyalty payments and stuff, we should end up with a good chunk of change out of that. So pretty good business, but we are getting ready to we are getting ready to kind of part ways at this point with him, unfortunately. So there is that in mind. And I did, and during the off stream also, Musterman, I did find the other gentleman that you mentioned as well. I'm not sure if I have him. Yeah, Ho Tien Tan. So I do have a kind of full scouting happening for him here, as if the Cho Sangyeon sale does go through, I am considering taking a kind of a flyer on him, especially if the value for him is, from the looks of it, it's his 7.25 million is his release clause. So that's not too bad actually for Eastern European player, all things considered. So we'll take a look into that in due time. But that said, we are going to go ahead and start already with the game. So yeah, hello Adam. Hello, good to see Rafael Silva over on YouTube. Good evening. I kind of have both chats going, so I've just went into multi-chat right now to make sure I'm kind of catching up with everybody here. So this is the FM save that we have been doing offline on YouTube, the supercut of the first 8 seasons that I did. There is like a giant video with that. The streams for season 9 are both on YouTube, and some of it are on Twitch. And then, we're heading into season 10 now. And yeah, so far into it, Musterman, we have fended off the offers for Bro and Rojas so far, but I reckon they'll start being a little more intense over the course of this month. But we are starting the first leg of the Europa Conference League here, where we do have Newtown Association FC from the Cymru Premier, so over in Wales, which I think we can take them. So, without wasting any time, let's just dive into this game. It's going to be a little bit of... We are in Wales for this first leg, so... I'm trying to think, what is Mo Salah doing now in the save? I think he might be retired at this point, Trav, but we'll take a look into him here in a moment. Yeah, I know, Europa Conference League music. Let me just switch this over to key highlights. I had it on extended from the Europa League final last season, so all right, so Milos Stevon on the throw-in, Stevon, Treyes, and Koshio almost makes that 1-0 there. Yeah, because we're still kind of in preseason mode to an extent. We are going to be rotating players across. Saras from Newport, a new real player. I will check into that here in a moment. Let's see. Actually, once we get out of a highlight, I can go take a look. Stevon here with the ball, dribbling across, goes to Mabaya. Koshio with the cross, Treyes hits the post. The chances are coming so far into this one. We just haven't buried one in that just yet. So, he is a real guy. He was, I guess, in Manchester United's for a couple of years here, but just didn't break out from the looks of it. Maybe he's a regen? I don't know. It's 24-25. We did start in 23-24, so maybe he's a regen, actually, come to think of it. But he was at Man U for a while. Oh, wow. That's... Whoa, seriously? That's crazy. Huh. Very interesting. A real-life human being. That's very cool, actually. So Ruiz crosses it. Oh, Dekis just scraped it. All right. We've been getting chances. I know people are a little bit rusty here, but we got to capitalize on something sooner rather than later, ideally. Ah, okay, gotcha. Hello, Mr. Krabs over on YouTube. Appreciate you coming through there. Appreciate the lurk as well. Stevon, Mabaya, Mitchelson's, Milostivu. Ooh, just wide on the shot. Okay, other SI staff and volunteers. Okay, that explains that. That's still really cool that they got him in some way, shape, or form. Ooh. I'll give Newtown credit. Their defense has been holding so far in this one here with all the chances we've had. More of a fight than I was expecting, to be completely honest. Short corner route. And Clayder Rosero gets our first goal of the season here. Let's go. You do love to see it. The dam... we finally broke through. Now, whether the dam's broken entirely, that's a wait-and-see situation here. Ponce, Treyes, running it down the left, crosses it, can't get it to Estevão. Chibuese with the counter on his side. Okay, not quite. Now, Seras, Yogane, Delber, Milostivo with the header, Mabaya, Ponce, Rosero, Estevão with it. Goes to Milostivo, running it down the right. Decent low cross, but just couldn't get to it on the offensive end of the spectrum. Coxio, and there's Christian Ponce with his first goal of the season. Makes it 2-0. The new arrival makes an impact, as does Coxio with the assist on that. So the two newbies contributing here already early on. And one more highlight before the end of the half here. Let's see what we can do with it. Mabaya, Rosero, Treyes, Estevão with the shot. Just goes wide as we go into the half, leading 2-0. Liking what I'm seeing here, just with the shots on target and whatnot. Not much to complain about here. Even the guys sort of having passive games right now has been playing wellish enough. Ruiz has kind of been the only weak link so far. Yeah, it's the difference there, definitely, but 3xG is nothing to complain about. They're a Welsh team, Deadman. They're in the Welsh Premier League. So we got them in the first round of the Europa Conference League qualifiers here. So we got a ways to go if we want to get into the league competition outright. 70th minute, we'll go ahead and make some substitutions here just to keep legs fresh. So I'm going to get Rodrigo Matos in. Veerman, he is close to retiring. We'll give him one more game to go out on his shield. Diego Mena, we'll get him on board. Let's see who else. And then Maboka, we'll get him involved. We'll save one substitution in case of injuries or have late. Right. All right. Mania, Rodrigo Matos goes to Juan Diego Mena with the pass, and Joey Veerman ends up scoring a goal before his retirement. Good for him. Outstanding work there. And Befo, com os lives de vez em quando eu ainda não faço muito entre o YouTube e o Twitch, então às vezes fica um pouco vazio assim, mas eu gosto de fazer, então eu tô fazendo no Twitch, tô fazendo no YouTube, então tá uma combinação dos dois aqui. Muster end for Veerman, he retires next week, I believe. It's only a couple of days after this first leg game. It is coming up, so I should be getting the notification any day now. Okay, Veerman and Estevão makes it 4-0. Bit of a routing at this point, but you still do love to see it. Shows the team is in the mood to, at the very least, make it an easy second leg for us, which is ideal. And thank you, Deadman. I appreciate it. Most of my Portuguese at this point is kind of rusty, and it sounds very much like it's kind of has more like of an Americanish accent to it, as if like I learned it here in the US rather than as like a native Paulista. I lost a lot of my sotaque accent, as you'd call it, during my first 2 years of living here in the USA. So, but I can still speak it well enough for people to understand me, which is the important part. I think if you're not as familiar with the two languages, I could see that. I've gotten it mistaken more so for French, to be completely honest. Sometimes Italian, and then Spanish too. Like, more so the Latin languages than Russian. Okay, so maybe they got a chance to do something here. Nope, not quite. We get the block on their attempts. And Radkovic secures that one. So it looks like we're going to get the clean sheet out of this one, which is good. Mispronounced Spanish to you. Of course it does, Travis. Shaking my damn head. All right. Michelson's here. Goes to Mabaya. Stevon. Milostivu. Mabaya again. Good cross in Maboka. And yeah, that's going to be stay on side for him. No, it doesn't. It is an offside. Good attempt, but he was just about a couple of inches already past the last defender there. But still, good solid first leg win here. 4-0. Hey MG, good to see you, and yes, appreciate the notice on that. So let's see here. I did offer some trials as well too. Neil Hoskins was one of those guys, just to kind of see what's out there. Usually scouting a guy is all well and good, but if I can scout any guys that are like in expired contracts that are free agents and use like a month-long trial to find out more about them without having to like pay money to find out, it's always nice. So Hoskins, I guess initial outlook on him doesn't look too bad, but we'll see what the full month brings, because I do want to see all of his attributes and make sure like what they are exactly. So I think we have a couple more guys on trial as well too. Bazo Tuma was one, so he's been on for a couple of days. Connor Nozawa was another one. I think it was mostly wingers that I looked at. Akin Devine, Ademir Bakic. So some attacking options. Hoskins, which we just looked at. Sal Osnad as a striker option potentially, and Vasil Georgiev. But yeah, we'll see how these guys pair out, and then we'll have a friendly here. The day of the friendly is when Veerman retires. Julian Finger from our base is going out on loan to get more experience. And then let's see here. Right, so yeah, he's going to Vitória to set the ball for that one. And then Caetano. Have we had much use for him? No, he's just mainly been a B team player. Youth contract doesn't look like he's going to amount to a whole lot. I'm gonna see if they try to get a little cheeky. Julian Finger is a pretty good name, yes. Just for like pun related, it's a shame he's not too good in terms of like his talent and overall potential. But as a meme name, Julian Finger, fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10 type of situation. And then also, I did want to double check as well. I did increase the gain on my DAW as well, as with making sure that the volume was up on the mic over on OBS as well. Just let me know if it's sounding all right to you all, or if I need to decrease or increase it any further. Okay, so Cho Sang-yeon transfer delayed due to work permit. So here it comes. we're waiting another day or so here, and it's probably going to be made official. So in the meantime, let's see here. One thing I wanted to do for Sanyun. Yeah, there is a player named Yago Pikachu. I am going to make sure we're already scouting for similar profile players to Sanyun as well, and see kind of how things pan out on that front here on the search bar. But as for Stevon, the only thing that I've been waiting on in terms of him complaining about his contract is that he still has another 2 years or so. I'm trying to see if I can ride it out and get his unhappiness to go away after a while. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, the music has been a little bit low in the mix because I did have it just super on the background here. I can increase it just slightly. I just don't want it to like overwhelm what I'm doing here on my side. I just got it over to like minus 8 decibels now, so it should come through a little bit louder now, but hopefully not overwhelming. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, Deadman. Macwell did a whole video on that, like of players with funny names, and he mentioned that one specifically, and that was a fun time. And yeah, the Lions game is starting, so okay. Okay, so it is official. Cho Sang-yeon is officially a Gunner. He's going to Arsenal for 50 million. He does get 5% of that. Incheon United did have a good sellout clause that we couldn't get rid of initially when we got him, so they're getting a sweet payout out of it as well. But on our end of the spectrum, we do have 25 million to play with on the transfer budget, so an extra 20 million added. And the payroll budget is cleared out quite considerably. So there is that. So players of his profile, obviously Cho Sang-yeon is listed as well too, but I do want to take a look at a couple of these fellas right here. For you all, because you're on teams, I do have to like get reports, unfortunately, but can we offer you a trial, maybe? Ralph Minge, yes. What a Minge. A guy named Julian Mallet. That's interesting as all hell. I'm not going to be able to afford him, but I'm curious as to what a guy with a last name named Mallet, who's French, what he's capable of, type of thing. Makito Ishige. Huh. So he's being compared to Cho Sang-yeon, and he's 24 and in the J-League. Sure, we'll scout him too. Why not? In the meantime, we are committed to Christian probably being the starting striker moving forward here. So there is that. Dukla Praha is the next friendly, so we'll go into that and just quick sim for that one before going to the second leg. So we are going to be able to borrow Tierno Sado Ba for a month here. So the Belgians are letting us do that, but he's looking just not all that good. So we'll just terminate that. It's fine. Yeah, we didn't have any intention of selling him, but they met the release clause. We couldn't do anything beyond that. A guy named Sam Tickle. That is interesting. Some fun names there. So, Kuduzanayu. So, another guy we had for a while in the B team. Just, no teams are interested in buying him, so we usually send those guys out on loan. So, at the very least, we're getting some profit. Okay. Alright, so what it was, right. Let's check and see what's going on here. Let me just fight with the board really quick. But so let's check Senteko here. How's he doing? So he's 30 years old at Hull City. Doing decently from the looks of it. Mohamed Salah. Different one, not the one that we're looking for. That's not his real name. Okay, so Salah is officially retired. He retired with Liverpool. 199 goals in 409 games. So, good for him. He won until 2030. He carried on for a while there. Retired at 38 years old. Clay Martin's officiating crew. I'm guessing he's Dutch, Deadman, just off of that name alone. Kind of a dead giveaway. The Chiefs don't get any more calls. Dear Lord. But they're fooling themselves. Yeah. The timeliness of it is, yeah, let's just say very, very convenient, to say the least. All right. Hey, Pix. Good evening. How are ya? Hope all is well over there. Alright, so Diogo Pinto's coming in for this friendly. Oh, yeah. We have been also in talks with a couple of keepers for like a possible option here. Carlos Fernandes. Decent prospect, but he's not cracking the ranks. I'll trigger his extension just in case we need depth. But Ciro Castellucci is the guy we've been talking to here. He's likely going to be the starter. Likely going to be the starter sooner rather than later for us, coming out of Atalanta, which has a really good youth academy. So, kind of trusted my instincts on that. We do want to train him as a sweeper keeper on defense. Send him on a language course. Assign squad numbers. But for Castellucci, Credence Clearwater Couto. Fun times. But Castellucci, like, with the proper stats, looks decent. Has some work to do on his acceleration. To Diogo Pinto especially, it's, yeah. They're kind of a similar profile here, while Castellucci is 23, so he has room to improve compared to Diogo over here. So, keeping that in mind. Yeah, I've kind of decided I'm just going to try to make these goalies like fight for the number one spot here and see who comes out as number one. It would make sense to think that Deadman, given how closely associated the names were, and one being the manager and all that. And then Edmar Campango. So Campango and let's do this. So the comparison between these two, Campango kind of edges out Tientan on a lot of the fields here, with the exception of Just sort of like his attacking and technicals, but everything else is not too far out. Because I was an asshole. Phenomenal. And then, yeah, best roles and all that stuff. Oh, he's wanted by St. Pauli. You know what, Tientan? If we can get him until the end of the season on loan, I am completely okay with that. Let me see if I can just lower this a little bit. Can we? Come on, don't be stingy now. Oh, fine. 78,000. Phil let me type that, of course, at this point. Okay, it is. So, let's try that. And then we'll see what they say. Alright, let's just get through the days here. Right, Joey Veerman has officially retired, so his salary is off the books as well. We still have 20 million even after the new backup purchase. From the intermediates side of the spectrum, but we're gonna offer him out regardless. And if teams want to loan him out, they're gonna have to pay me 100% of his salary at the very least. The mock has made an offer for him, so we're waiting to see what happens with that too. So there is that to keep in mind. In the meantime, we've got a friendly to quickly just go through here. And then the second leg of the Europa Conference League. Which, I guess, Dukla Praha wins, but whatever, we were rotating, so not that crazy of a deal. Okay, cool. So we've got our keeper depth, at the very least, settled according to our scouting recruiting team, so that's good. But in the meantime here, let's see here. Some guys to rotate through. We'll get a couple folks basically to just go until they're match fit, which I think, sure. And then Nathan Zeze, he's getting an offer from Sparta Praha. He could be, considering that we have the funds to finally do this, he could be interesting as like an option number 4 here, since Kiwa's been sold and Somolinos has been sold as well. Let me get in the rink for this one here and just see if you can get in for 4.5, 5. Let's see. Okay, the offer for Ho Tien Tan on loan has been accepted. Iboko, yeah, his loan stuff, that's fine. We do want him being loaned out, so that's understandable. And then our goals here. So they want us to reach the knockout playoff round to qualify for the Europa Conference League. 6th round and 3rd phase minimums. I do think we can get to the semis of the Allianz, so Yeah, let's do that. And then Sunsapel, he's gone. Musterman, congratulations. We have sent him not into the sea, but towards the deserts. At the very least. So 7.75 million immediately. Board's only getting 1.4 million added to the transfer budget. God, you guys are being really fucking stingy all of a sudden. What the hell? I don't get it. We have plenty of money in the bank. But yes, go forth and venture. Let's see. Oh, they switched that from 73% to 40%. That explains why we're getting so little, even though our balance is, going crazy right now. I need this ownership team to really just fucking get it together at this point. But a little bit of it does go into our transfer budget, so that is better than nothing. It's just annoying. Ooh, Base Tech 2, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope all's well with you. Alright, so let's just move on here to the 14th. Whew. Alright, so they're expecting an easy win for us, which is good. Can we do 6? No. Take this out. After 50 appearances. 6.2. Yeah, nah. Not for, over 7 million. Actually, yeah, if 3 of you guys are that angry about it, you know what? Sure, we've got enough to actually afford getting him on the regular contract now. So let's do this. Can we do this? Perfect. Gonna try to get him to 37 instead. I'm okay with increasing the bonuses. Alright, time to play Negotiator o'clock. Lock these up here on the maxes. Look, if you go ahead and get me 25 goals and assists as a contribution, here, you can have a bonus. Knockout round of the playoffs, yep, that's one bonus. If we win the Conference League again, you can get an even bigger bonus. Congratulations, buddy. If you win the Portuguese League, here, another bonus. Bonuses upon bonuses upon bonuses, baby. Oh, we can do a slightly... I see. Okay. Relegation release clause at 0, yep. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. There we go, the correct one. Are they is said Sanchez what related to JJ and TJ? Just asking the important questions here. Perfect. Just to make you all happy. Because 3 of you are actually important, like, to the locker room culture and stuff. So I'm good with that. We'll move these guys over on loans accordingly, just to get them out as we were meant to do earlier. So the boss is going to AAK Larnakas, I believe, over in Cyprus, and then Diaz, yeah, just a 4th tier, which is his level for Celestino Diaz. All right, let's keep moving. And then we've got and mainly the reason I extended Diogo Pinto was for registration purposes in the Portuguese league. So, but our depth is pretty much set, and he's not going to cost us that much at 6.5 per week. So, not complaining. All right. And Junior Treyes, pulled knee ligaments 3 to 4 weeks. Tough injury. Very unfortunate. But we'll keep it moving. All right, yo. I mean, he very well could be, to be completely honest with you. Just again, there's 3 guys here who could very much be that guy in question, so willing to give them their shots. Yeah, let me take a look at, I can show you specifically what we're looking at now that we can sort of see them in full. Hold on here. Let's just advance accordingly here to the next day. Right. So, oh, come on, Real Madrid. Why did you reject our offer for a friendly? We wanted to make some money, man. Come on now. Take it easy. Okay, so Ratkovic, here's what his stats are looking like in terms of like actual attributes and stuff. So that's him. And then let's see Diogo Pinto. There he is. And then that's his over here. His aerial reach is pretty good. Jumping reach as well. Plus, height-wise, he is, like... he's a tall boy. And then, Castellucci, who will start featuring in. His stats here. But he is a little bit younger, so... I do see potential starter in him, but using Diogo Pinto for a season to kind of, like, just go for broke and then... in case of injuries. All right. So 3 years. Here we go. Yeah. Attribute-wise, Castellucci is the strongest. We just can't get him into this round specifically because of he came in after the registration window was wrapped up. So let's get Pinto in. Yeah, we're kind of treating this game to a certain extent as preseason, since we are up like 4-0 on the aggregate at this point. Yeah, they recommended Saxenian in the midfield, which is intriguing. But, I mean, he does have, like, an accomplished role to it. So, let me just see how he does. Just out of mere curiosity here. We can always switch him back and forth if needed be. Let me just check one last thing here before I go. Everybody else is in the bench and ready to go. I'm like, the assistant's kind of wilding with some of these, but we'll see how they work out. Like, I'm not as super picky with the lineup given how far ahead we are on the first leg. And can make the switches if they somehow decide to spring like a 3-0 comeback for us here. We are at home, yes, perfect. Of course, the music's still going to play here considerably. Yeah, pretty much. And a lot of these guys are on, some of these guys that are featuring like Iboko and Augusto Tavares on the left wing, they are usually on the B team or the U20s, just kind of rotating between them. So, should be fine. Koshio. Ponce just kind of blasted that into the moon instead of into the goal, but it's cool, I guess. Michelson's, Rojas. Koshio. Rojas. Okay, Maboka. And there's Rodrigo Matos. Scoring a goal. Signed his extension and just comes in second game of the season for us and just rewards us with a goal here. Koshio. Oh, good block, good catch from their goalie. Otherwise, Michelson's was probably heading that one right on in for a goal. All right. Good tackle from Saxenian here, seeing his first bit of action. Rojas here. Low cross, almost a second goal here off of that. Goes for a corner instead. Right. Rodrigo Matos on the cross. They can't win it. Michelson's, wins the header but sends it outside. Right. Yeah, it's kind of a dominant performance here so far to this one. Not much to talk about as Matos ends up scoring a second. Look at that.
Outstanding.
You did say to re-sign him, Musterman, so you are getting the credit for this so far in him performing like this. Ponce, Koshio, and Augusto Tavares with a pretty incredible celebration to begin with there, but a very good setup, set piece there. Koshio picking up the assist on that one. Kind of just, again, dominant performance on all aspects here. Matos and Marius Milostivo with his first goal of the season. The big man gets a header win. He wins it. Let's go. Ooh. Milostivo almost wins another header here, but ball keeps going, and he's offside, so. Okay, free kick here. Christian Ponce set to take it. See what he does. Just scores a worldie. No big deal.
Outstanding.
My goodness. Don't forget to add the sarcasm tag there, Travis, just in case somebody actually takes you seriously. But yep, pretty happy here with this. Since Milostivo is on a yellow, I am going to bring Saxenian in into that. We'll have Lukanic step on in. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this. Iboko's tired, so we'll let Menia get some more time in. Just shake it off. I see. The T-Swift puns continue on, chat. Oh, and look at Christian Ponce drawing the penalty kick here. And Rodrigo Matos gets his hat-trick.
Outstanding.
It's a routing at this point. We're just seeing by how much. Right. Mena, Koshio, Saxenian, Lukanic, Audrey, and Marc-Olivier Maboka scores his first goal of the season outright now. Good stuff from him. Yeah, at this point, we're just waiting for the game to end, you guys. Let's see here. All right. So, Saxenian. We'll bring in Diana. And then for a last substitution here. Who else can get a little bit of playing time here? Yeah, we'll get Ruiz. Perfect. Look what you made me do. Dauber. All right, so Matos tried the low cross, couldn't get it. Lukanic gets a shot blocked. Koshio recovers it. Pass is not all that good, as we've got some back and forth here. Possible chance for the visiting team. Fair enough. When it's 90s brain you have on, it's kind of just like, oh, you can't get away from it. Corner kick here. Oh. Counter-attack chance. Maboka, just start running, buddy. Start running. Don't stop. Do not ever stop. Lukanic takes a shot there and almost gets that to go in. All right, that's a corner for us. That was one of the longer highlights I've seen in a while. It was only released in Australia. Oh. Mena. Matos. Right, Roger here. And gets it to Maboka for his second of the game. Yeah, it's like a glorified preseason game at this point. I'm sorry to Newtown. You got to this point. Hopefully UEFA pays you nicely for getting to this round. But yeah, this was not even close. Well, they do score a goal to redeem themselves. Diogo Pinto decides to let one through in stoppage time, I guess. He wasn't too fussed. But 8-1 win. Dominant. We've blown them away. And with that, we do advance to the second round of the UEFA Europa Conference League qualifiers. So, a couple friendlies get cancelled due to that, as we are playing FC Differdange 03 from Luxembourg? Really? A Luxembourgian team? Alright, so I guess, yep, Luxembourg. So, Might be a cupcake team that we get again, but Rodrigo Matos, 3 goals, 3 assists. This man is using this Conference League to stat pad, and I respect him for it. Talk your shit, King. Let's just switch a couple things up here. So this one's going to be attacking shadow play instead. We'll do a community outreach here. Just goalie training. All right. Luis Kumar, 22-year-old enthusiastic center back, would be a superb signing for the future. Extremely interested on the loan movement or extension. So let's see. Compared to oh wow, compared to Diana, it's sort of like, let's see, on attributes, there we go. If we're looking for a ball-playing defender on defend, which is what we usually roll with, his technicals, Diana has him beaten a couple. Physically, yeah, mentally Diana's better than him, but physically, they kind of match up pretty well for the most part here, with just Kumar being slightly stronger. The mentals definitely are kind of the big tell here, difference-wise. But just to be cheeky to Porto as a whole, what are they looking for on the loan? So you just only want me to pay his wages. I would want him as a squad player instead. And he'd be a ball-playing defender. Huh. Just 400K. Really? That's all you want? Seriously? Really? I'll take the depth, sure, for a season. And if we like him enough, we can buy him for like 3 or 4 million if he does well enough. I just figure at some point or another we're going to run into injuries throughout the year to the defensive core. So I might as well be prepared for it now rather than like later. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Lions are getting work done. That's good to know. Why are you having a match practice the day before a game? What is... It's just, yeah, things being out of whack. That sounds about right. Yep, Santa Clara. So tactical style, wing play. There we go. That's looks a little bit better in terms of adjusting the schedule. Let's switch teams up here. Oh, he was falling on top of it too. My God. Good stuff, good stuff. I'll take a look at it myself here, one of the other tabs. Oh man, he got that, and Laporta got it one-handed. That's crazy. Impressive. Impressive stuff. So, let's see here. Match review. We'll do all the community stuff here. Match tactics. Yep, there we go. And tactical training style. Yep, there we go. And then add a match review here, plus the team bonding. Perfect. This will do just fine for the temporary one. Yeah, no, I hear that. Like, that looked like it had the makings of a sack altogether, and then they're just like, yep, nope. So why are you struggling with training here, Rojas? What's going on, buddy? Oh, because they haven't trained you at center. Let's have you fully invested in doing the fullback stuff here. His work rate definitely needs to go up, so we'll still keep him on endurance for training. All right, so yep, we'll get Castelluni registered. Hold on here, let's undo the changes. Yeah, we just needed to add him. Everybody else is already in because they're U21s or anything like that, so we're perfect. Perfectly fine. Alrighty, so. And of course, for those who are around over on Twitch land but don't know that I have a YouTube channel, you can take a look at it over here. And then speaking of which, there's also a recent video that I did. It's gonna link the stream, but on the channel there should be my video on the Good Now as well. So there we go. Perfect. All right, so we got a friendly here against FM24. All right, so inbox here. Let's go. Okay, so all the Young's Cup games are happening. So Julian Mallet is kind of an elite player, basically, for Spurs. All right. We'll keep an eye on you in the next 3 seasons if we even make it that far into the save, which we're not, so... Okay, so Neil Hoskins, Watford's making an offer for him. Rio injury issues. Reaches, winger. I mean, on that right wing for Estevão. Good first touch. His finishing's lackluster, but for the advanced playmaker role that we would need him at. Good dribbling, great first touch. His composure and anticipation are not all there, but I like his agility a lot for that and the bit of flair that he is showing. It's just kind of concerning that it's like good first touch and technique, passing's alright. The vision and composure worry me a little bit, but let's see what he would want for a contract. Him wanting to be an important player, that's an automatic no-go as a whole. At best, you'd be behind the bench as a squad player and then regular starter the following year. Then, important. Okay, you agree to the climb. That's good. How much money do you want though? Can we get you a 20? Actually, not even a 20. 18. Yeah, we're not paying you that much for an appearance fee, boy. Not even close. This needs to come down considerably. If you get goals, cool. These are fine. No salary after reaching club leagues. Nope. No yearly raise. Oh, okay. Little bit of finagling. He might probably go for a better deal if Watford's offering it to him, but we'll see. So we sold 7,729 season tickets. The club expects to sell another 300 season tickets in the following weeks, taking it to around 8,000 in total. So we're doing well in terms of season tickets. We are bringing... The people are believing our project, which is good. Okay, we did good in this friendly. 1-3-1. Good stuff. And then different dodge is the second round of the Europa Conference League here that we got. Iboko's moving over to Bodrum FK now. Okay, and then Estevão signed his extension now. Great. Go. We'll just keep this at 20.5 kind of deal. Let's see here. Alright, so we're just saving the days here to get to this next one. No. Unless they want to pay us money for a player, we're not giving them away for 0. Come on now. Let's see, how are we looking facilities wise? Pretty good place. I do want to try to continue increasing the youth facilities, getting upgrades on those, especially now that our training facilities are excellent, just to continue producing good youngsters. They'll help with for registration purposes and whatnot too. So Okay, and then Panski Ruiz still can make an offer for Hoskins. Ho Tien Tan is officially moving on loan with the club. Exciting prospect to provide coverage. I'll just have the kit numbers autoed. Marco Tavares, please welcome our new lad into the club. Okay, and then third qualifying round, who are going to be our opponents if we do get past that here? Please tell me. That'd be appreciated if you did. Yeah, like, here's the thing. I know you guys are like AFC North rivals, but you're both like sensible enough to know when stuff is bad. When stuff is bad, you guys call it out accordingly. So let's see. So Caldas is B team. That's fine. We'll just leave things as they are. Oh, Man City wants Carlos Fernandes. Well, you are Man City, so please give us $3.5 million if you're that interested in him. The North Kentucky Striped Cats. Such a lovely name for the Bengals. Understandable. The kick six and whatnot. Yeah. I hear it. Right. Jorgensen. Yep. Dinge. So let's push it through here. They've withdrawn their bid. Aw. What's wrong, Man City? I thought you had money. Stingy little pricks. No. Tell you what. Actually, yeah, come here. I'll offer him for 1.6 mil. How's that? Anyways, yeah, good. Appreciate you coming through, Musterman. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Take care. It is super late for you all there, I do realize. Can we register him? Perfect. Okay. Ho Tien Tan is registered for this next stage. Perfect. We can get him on, probably have him come off the bench to do backup role. Teddy Bridgewater's in? Oh my god. Teddy Bridgewater signing. Somebody check on John Boyce. Okay. Neil Hoskins officially signed. Cool. Alright, so Hoskins is signed. He's registered. We'll get a number assigned to him. Oh, yeah. We'll get to that later. That's fine. Alright. He is wanted on loan, so that is interesting. Let's get... So... Oh, we had guys involved in a match. That's whatever. We can handle it. No big deal. Ugh, yeah, that's unfortunate for Goff, but I mean Teddy Bridgewater trying to lead a comeback. That'd be pretty amazing to see, actually. Let's go, Teddy. Make it happen, brother. Let's see. Okay, let's lineup set. So let's go ahead and get started here. Whoa. Oh. All right, perfect. So time for first leg of the second round of the qualifiers here. And Jan Kobo's over on YouTube. Hello. Good to see you. Lorenzo Luca's kind of old, I think, in the save at this point. But you know what? Don't put it past me, Travis. Do not put this shit past me. Jonas. Marco Tavares getting his first of the season here. We're off to the races, and we're off to the races early. A minute into this game at that. Things keep going. Estevão, Christian Ponce. Goes to Estevão, and what a shot from him. Almost scores on that one. Right, Ruiz, Estevão. They kind of get the blocks there, but can't quite. Not the best quarter piece in the world, but we are at least keeping the ball in their zone and trying to make plays happen. Right, Ruiz. Corner kick, floated, nope. Grabbed by their keeper. Right, strong start so far into this one here. A goal in the first minute definitely sets the right tone for things to come. Alright, so Estevão. And Christian Ponce, his third of the season. There we go. Makes it 2-0. 15 minutes in and we already have a pretty hefty advantage. We'll see where it goes. Alright, Ruiz on the corner. Can't quite get it onto the head. But Ruiz gets it over to Ponce on the cross here, and it's looking like that is going to count. That's a second goal for him. Makes it 3-0. Alright, Ponce. Saxenian. Isaac Mabaya. Clyder Rosero. Estevão. Back to Saxenian. Isaac Mabaya. Clyder Rosero. Estevão. With the dribbles. Patsky Ruiz. Oh, what a pass there. And the blocks and the interceptions, and it's an offside here. After the scramble. Almost was a fourth goal. Could happen though. Koshio tries to float it into the box. Doesn't quite get it to Estevão. Rojas gets dropped in the box, although nothing gets called. He goes back and steals it regardless. Koshio. And Marco Tavares makes it 4-0. Easy. Light work for him. Right, Christian Ponce. The free kick just a bit outside. R.I.P. Bob Uecker. Legend. That one gets to the goal, hits the post. Bit of a mad scramble. Still at 4-0 though. Right, Saxenian. Free kick here. Short corner routine. Estevão gets the ball taken from him. Not the best reaction here from the defense. Initially, at least, but we got it back. No harm, no foul. Tavares, Estevão, Ponce. Christian Ponce. Oh! Estevão. Clyder Rosero. Koshio, not the best shot taken there. Estevão tries to float it across. Ruiz with the interception. Estevão finds Ricardo Rojas, who tries to chip it in but can't quite get the angle. Oh! Ruiz draws the penalty here. Gets the yellow card on the other guy, and Christian Ponce has his third goal of the game. Gets his hat-trick very, very quickly.
Outstanding.
I mean, it is a team from the Luxembourgian league, so I mean, there is certain aspects. And oh, Ponce gets dropped in the box. That's a penalty kick here. And now Marco Tavares with the chance, and he gets his hat-trick as well. 2 hat-tricks, 1 game. Domination. Let's see here. Get the defense subbed. Tavares did what I could, everything that I could ask him to do, he did. So we will get Maboka and Matos in, make the substitutions. Castellucci there with the snag up, so not much to write home about here. Mania, Rosero, Maboka goes to Rojas. Ruiz, Rosero. Moving the ball, Maboka with a out of this world shot. Let's get the goal horn for this one here. Holy crap. Ruiz played to Rosero. Maboka with the low pass here on the right hand side, and he just decides to thunderbolt that one into the goal. 7-0. Seventh heaven type stuff here. And then Marius Milostivo gets his goal off the set pieces there. 8-0. This is getting out of control for them. Right. Mania 31-21. Thank you for that. Appreciate the update. Ruiz. Oh, he's getting funky with it. He almost scores himself. Potsky Ruiz there, adding a little magic touch to his feed. My goodness. Volca. Rosero. Potsky Ruiz here. Rodrigo Matos, Estevão. Shot gets blocked, goes for a corner. Rodrigo Matos goes over. Milostivo gets a shot saved on that one. My goodness. Yeah, this is just domination start to finish here. And then Rojas is on a yellow, so we'll just get him substituted now, just in case. As Estevão scores. And let's do this. There we go. Yeah, 9-0. This is as dominant of a win as you can ask for. Oh. And they still miss even on the screw up from our defense. That's awkward for them. That could have been the easiest first goal you could get. As Rodrigo Matos comes in, scores his fourth of the season, 10-0. This is just a runaway victory. Boca, Mabaya. Oh, we're not skipping replays. And Rodrigo Matos scores another one. Well, offside on that one, so he doesn't score another one, but still. Honestly, the Lions Commanders game is, from the score alone, seems like it's trying to make up for all the boring games everybody got last week. Oh. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, this has been a beat 'em down type game. And it could get worse. Augusto Tavares makes it 11-0. Oh man, the Luxembourg footballing scene is tragic. But hey, we play who's in front of us, and if they can't stop us, it is what it is. I mean, this is the Europa Conference League, so it's the third tier, which makes a little more sense as we make it 12-0. But yeah, we can just basically fully rotate and like quick sim the second leg because we're unless some miracle of God happens and our team gets struck by lightning, I don't see us losing the second. I don't see us giving up a 12 goal differential, a 12 goal aggregate, I should say. Indeed, indeed. Stevon there with a great performance from start to finish. Got a 10 rating, good for him. And I'm just going to make sure, yeah, we have a fully rotated squad for this. We'll even bring in Ho Tien Tan into the fold here. (31-32) if Jacob Fatu played. He would just slit. But then again, here's the thing with Jacob Fatu. It would either be 32-31 with him on board, or he would have been red carded within the first 5 minutes for like the craziest slide tackle you could possibly give in a game like that. All right. Okay. With that said, while we are advancing to the next game here, I am going to go use the bathroom really quick. I will be back momentarily. I'll give you about 5 Alright, back at it. Not too long of a body break. Let's go. So two of our players in the young player odds from the looks of it. And then top player odds are mostly Portuguese, and then Bora Pro is getting consideration for like best player in the league next season. That's interesting. Very cool though. All right, perfect. Let's go. I mean, to be fair, I think at the time, Deadman, they were still in OFC, right? And they still had to basically play the like intercontinental qualifier to get in against whoever it was from CONCACAF or Common Bowl. Because something like that happening would make sense as to why they'd be like, oh, let's just move to AFC instead and have a better shot at actually getting into a World Cup outright. Yep, Nathan Zeze. Right. He's requesting his transfers. Don't be cheeky and ask. Because he wants out, so Benevento better start looking to take some deals here. Yeah, pretty much. But at the same time, with the AFC having more qualifying spots, that's still a better situation for them than the OFC would have been. And plus, with them playing better competition, it kind of makes them stronger in the process too, to where if they do get into those playoff situations, they're in the better place to like win those games too. So things to consider, you know. And just because I'm curious, since he is like my go-to guy on pretty much almost every other FM, he's a Cardiff City. What the hell? Well, he is 31 now, so he's just sort of stayed in the lower leagues for the most part on his side of the spectrum. Uh, I'm not sure if it did or not, but I mean, he just extended for another 2 years on his say on this save. He's just stuck around for pretty much the whole time. Actually, yeah, with you, we do want to keep you around, man. So I'm fine with this. Like, stick around with us. Let me just do this real quick here. Yeah, let's just block this entirely. We'll offer high bonuses to kind of motivate the troops a little bit more. You're not even close. Alright, so easy when predicted, blah blah blah. Okay, so Benfica signs Connor Nozawa. Sports hernia for Maboka. That's unfortunate. Right, so game time here, second leg incoming. As mentioned, since we have such a large aggregate advantage as it is, we'll just rotate to the younger guys. Just go resolve the issue. He can't, fine. Yeah, I'm like, if you want to move, they need to pay you. They need to pay us for it. Otherwise, fuck off. Let's, alright. Zeze, let's keep trying to blow ball it until we arrive at a decent amount. So Luis Kumar is willing to come along with us as a center back here from Porto. Perfect. So that adds to the depth. So let's see here. Perfect. Alright, so perfect. Now we finally got to the game. Took a little while, but then obviously with the Kumar loan, that was pretty much what we needed to do here just to update that. Let's assign squad number for him. Oh, we'll get to that later, I guess, once we get to the other league games. And then the trials are ending here, so a couple of guys that have done decent that we could look into bringing in as depth over on the left hand side. So Divine, how are you here as an inverted winger? A couple of guys are like above you on that, so Tuma not so much. Divine, Ademir is recommended, and then Asnar. I think Asnar just because he can cover 3 different positions, and as a French player, that's a cheaper deal for us too. Let's see if we can just get him on like 8.25, 8.5, 8.5. Cool. What's done is done. Bum, bum, bum. So okay, here's what I'll say. With our rotated lineup, if we do end up doing here? Yeah, we'll get Mitchelson's in, sure. Yeah, I'll say this. If we end up going up 4-0 on these guys, I'll just quickly sim it just to wrap the game up entirely, since we have such a large aggregate advantage on them in the first place here. Let me save the game quick since we're at end of July. Isaac Mabaya will take the captaincy for today's game. As we are in Luxembourg, we are just solely focused on getting through. Even though it may be just somewhat of a formality at this point, we don't want to half-ass it, All right. On to the second leg of the second round of the Europa Conference League qualifiers. We have fully rotated the lineup here. Argus, Becker. They're trying to move the ball around here. Smart passes, but good interception here. But bro. And Isaac Mabaya almost has the chance to make it 1-0 on this one. And just add on to the pain. Matus. Christian Ponce can't find Reyes on the pass. They clear it. But bro's there to pick it up. Gets it over to Augusto Tavares. Michelson's, Rodrigo Matos, Henetayana. Great pass there. Finds the open space. Mabaya crosses it. And Christian Ponce almost gets that to go in. Hits the post on the header. Saxenian. Treyes. Augusto Tavares. Crosses it. Isaac Mabaya just a bit outside on that shot attempt. Treyes. There's Rodrigo Matos. Can't quite get the cross through, but at this point they are trying to hold on, not get as shellacked as they did on the first one, but Christian Ponce being inevitable here. His first goal of the game makes it 1-0, 13-0 on the aggregate. And as I said, if we do end up up 4-0 before the end of this game, then we will quickly sim it just to wrap it all up. At this point, it's pretty much over. They scored a goal, so we'll make it 5-1 instead. If we go 5-1, just like having like a 4-goal cushion. But hey, at least they scored a goal throughout this whole thing, so kudos to them. Home crowd at least powered them up to do that. Yes, re-entering himself is not ideal, but alright, Ho Tien Tan can come in. We'll bring Ponce over to the attacking center position. Oh, Ponce with the header, hits the post after the goalie got his fingers on it initially. But he still manages to score it regardless. Second goal of the game for him there. Makes it 2-1. 14-1 on the aggregate. Oh no, really? What the fuck, man? Alright. Stevo, you're in. Okay, 2 substitutions to injuries this early. Like, are they just like clattering us, or what the hell is going on here? I need to take a look at this. Diana with a goal there, his first of the season. Gets the header in, 3-1. Okay, so Triez's re-injury. How did it happen? Let's see these first. So kind of on a challenge, but not necessarily. What about Ponce? Oh, his foot just gave out. Shoot. I hope the injuries aren't bad. I sincerely hope they aren't bad. Okay, good tackle there. Rodrigo Matos and Ho Tien Tan with his first goal for the club. Good times.
Outstanding.
Right? Yep. If they make one more, we'll go ahead and quick sim it. Saxadian, Diana. Taking it in himself. Mena, Ho Tien Tan with a second of the game. And we met the criteria we needed here. So we will go ahead and just quick sim the rest of this matchup. It's a wrap anyways. So oh, hold on here. There we go. Just to get it out of this screen. Okay, so Hapoel Tel Aviv are going to be our third round opponents officially here. Now that we got through it. We do win 7-1 in that with Ho Tien Tan's 2 goals, and then Isaac Mabaya and Ho Tien Tan ended up scoring a hat-trick out of that. So good stuff. So they are an Israeli team. Are they... okay, they are a professional team. And how are they doing in their league? It hasn't started yet from the looks of it. Okay, how did they do? Oh, they got knocked out of the Europa League's path. So they're coming down from the Europa League to face us. 3 to 4 weeks on Ponce. I don't know what that injury is, but it's 6 to 7 months. It sucks. I hate it. Spectacular hat trick, yep. Yeah, so injuries are already striking us a little bit here, which are not ideal. All right. Oh, I guess we move on to the third round immediately. So Hapoel Tel Aviv in the next week here. So, well, we'll keep it moving. It's just unfortunate with the injuries happening and whatnot. So, there we go. Music-wise, here we go. Absolutely not. All right, so okay, so I guess we can register one more person in, which in this case it would be probably Neil Hoskins since wait, not Hoskins. Actually, yeah, probably Hoskins since he's a little bit more on the he has a squad player compared to Coomer, who is Aloni. He's also a squad player. Shit. Yeah, Hoskins. Coomer's like a Portaloni anyway. If he doesn't like it, it is what it is. He can go elsewhere. He can go back to Porto. All right, I could have taken out the guy, yes, to be honest, since he had the injury. Oh well, we might get one more chance to do the registration again before the game, so we'll see. If not, we'll correct it next round. Just because other teams are trying to offer him a deal and we want him on board for striker depth, so let's do that. Let's see, what time is it now? Alright, so just a graph, no. Benfica report. So, captain for the season. So Edinburgh recommends Luka Lukic is promoted from post vice captain to captain. Actually, I'm gonna be a little bit bolder. I'm gonna make Tavares the captain. He's 23. He's younger. I mean, there's a couple good choices here to make. A couple good guys with leadership and whatnot, but Tavares has kind of been like the core of the team here. So we're gonna make it official. Okay, Sveti Anglos Mikkelsen was going. Mikkelsen, rather, excuse me, will be going out on loan. Augusto Tavares also has, I believe, agreed to his extension. Great. Whatever, fine, take him at this point if you want him so badly. Actually, no. I just realized this is one of the guys we tend to use in our Allianz Cup games, so, where did this deal go? He's not interested anyway, which is good. There we go. We'll extend you instead if you want to stay with us. Okay, so our Allianz Cup draws have happened. We got Benfica and Vitória de Guimarães in our group, so that's going to be a tough draw, but we're going to do what we can with it. All right, so we'll skip the draw as well. I'm fine with just seeing whatever happens in it. So, who do we get? If we do get past the third round, who do we end up going up against is the question now. So we're playing either Zakte Lubin from Poland or we're playing Stuttgart from Germany. So could be a tough fourth round matchup. I don't want to give him up, so we're just putting like a heavy deal. Yep, nope, not happening. Saxenian. All right. talk to you. All right. We are coming at this one quite seriously. You are doing good work on that front, Travis. Good stuff there. I just saw now 31-28 as well in the Commanders Lions game. Yep, Coomer's in. Perfect. Right, we got everybody at the very least of the main lineup type stuff. Well, I mean, that happens from time to time. It do be like that sometimes. I mean, to be fair, Detroit's defense, we know where they are. They're injured. But yeah, what the fuck is defense bowl is the I would say it's the right call regarding that in terms of like how to explain it. Or we are expected to win this particular matchup, which yeah, I'd say I would agree with that as well. So in the meantime, here let's just Hapoel Tel Aviv. Ho Tien Ton squares up. Marco Tavares, Stevon, Boda Bro on the left. Actually, you know what? Let's try it. Have Ruiz as the starter on the left wing, and then have Boda Bro as the attacking player, just roundabout. And let me plot this accordingly here. Because we have the Fury. I want to see what the 2.0 does with the same environment here. Mabaya. Yeah. This should be fine. Let's try this. Yeah. That's crazy. Detroit has just been super unlucky on that front in terms of their injuries. Like, there we go. Yeah, sure, we'll listen to it. Da 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 da. Whoa. Let's go. Europa League anthem hours. Yeah. Lukic on the free kick. Oh, and what a save from their keeper. Right, Ruiz on the corner. Tayana sends it out of bounds. Alright, seems like we've got a bit of action going on here. Ruiz crosses it, and Estevão with the header at that.
Outstanding.
1-0. Let's go. As all the Regal type music here starts. Alright, Michelson's here. Rojas moving through. Good block on their side of the spectrum, but Michelson's recovers it. Diana almost has the ball taken from him, but he gets it back. Not the best pass from our keeper. Bit of a chaos situation, and thankfully the post is there to save us. Ooh, that was scary. Little too close for comfort there. Little too close for comfort for my own personal liking. Ruiz, Mabaya, Hochintan, Lukanic, Estevão, Michelsons, Rojas, Estevão. Finds Lukanic, who finds the post. Oh, man. Ruiz, Lukanic, Fuentes, Mabaya, Estevão, Tavares, Hochintan. What a goal.
Outstanding.
Makes it 2-0. Let's go. Here we go. Now we're starting to cook a little bit. No. Rojas on the throw-in. Lukanic. Rojas, Lukanic. Mabaya. Rojas with the cross. And Hochintan again. Jumping up. Getting that one. My goodness. And we're up 3-0 before the half here. Hochintan crosses it, Rojas, and Marco Tavares almost gets that put in to start the half. Now Luis on the cross. Can't find anybody. Lukanic recovers it though. Almost found the pass after making that small run there. But continue to keep it up. Mabaya from distance. Just a bit outside on that one. Nope. New Hoskins will give him his debut for this one. Alright, Castellucci on the goal kick. Ruiz goes to Cochio. Diana finds Estevão, who goes over to Ricardo Rojas. Back to Estevão. And Marcos Tavares sends that one flying upwards, unfortunately. I mean, it is 3-0, so it's not as dominant of a performance as the previous attempts, but we have been, we just made it 4-0, so, you know, it's been dominant games so far in this competition, but just, this one, not by a crazy margin compared to the last two. We'll get Milostivo in. We will And Ho Chien-tan almost had the hat trick here. Oh, man. Okay, Rodrigo Matos, Tavares. And there he is. Ho Chien-tan, that is a hat trick for him. 5-0. And 5-0 on the road. Love this for us. We will see these guys in Portugal for the second leg. But first, we have our Liga Portugal debut. Whew. We might be here for a little while too. Who knows? We'll see how I feel. I may need to like go and eat in a little bit too. So we'll play the Aroca game and play the second leg of the Conference League and just see where we are. Because I also want to see who we end up squaring off against in the next round. If it's the let's see here actually. Enter into offer for Bora. You may be interested in speaking to Inter Milan, but you also, I believe, have a minimum release clause, which look, he's currently unhappy at the club. Why? What the fuck, man? Yeah, 35 million is what they need to offer. They need to meet your release clause, otherwise we are not selling you. It is that simple. Especially with the amount that we paid for him. Hold on here. There we go. Okay, so Yoshio, only 2 weeks for his injury, so it's not like as crazy. But not ideal to have a couple of guys getting injured as we're trying to mount a run here in the Conference League. Yesterday, you promise it. All right. Okay, they've accepted a bid from Nathan Zeze. At this point, he would just be kind of a practical signing, but he wants too much for a practical signing, personally. So, for like a squad player signing type deal, too, which, you'll still want to go on loan, which, yeah, that's not going to happen. If you want a mandatory loan fee, just go to hell. As an inverted winger on support, I guess you wouldn't be terrible. Just adaptability issues, yeah, that checks out. That said, how does our squad planner look at this point for everything? Okay, so Osnar. I guess we didn't. Oh, he's already accepted a contract offer. Alright, well. Let's see. Kevin Delgado. Sure, he's a free agent, and why not? Nikolay Haydarov. What is a Bulgarian doing in the Brazilian leagues is my question. I guess he was on loan to them, but like, what the hell? Oh, he's a Bulgarian Brazilian. Okay, that explains that. So, dual citizenship. We've already kind of are set on the striker side of the spectrum here. Boop, boop. He's an ass man. Okay, yeah, we can actually go for yeah, we can actually go for Roberto Garrido now that I think about it. We do have the money to meet his release clause, so sure. Yep, Garrido is interested in discussing terms. Regular starter, yeah. We're not playing you as a striker though, partner. Like, you're going to be on that left wing most likely here. I do want to reduce you down to 30 if I can help it, and then just pack up the bonuses accordingly. So your agent, he can get money. If we win the Portuguese Cup, you can get lots of money. If we win the Conference League, you can get lots of money. If we win the Portuguese League, yes, money. Allianz Cup win, more money. An international cap bonus, sure, 15k, sounds about right. Yearly salary raise, we'll keep that at 5. If you get, yeah, we don't want this bullshit clause. Relegation release clause, yes. If you get 20 goals, you know what? Have 250k if you do get 20 goals. And I'll even one up that. If you get 30 goals and assists, like the goal contributions and stuff, you can have this bonus. We'll even give you an assist bonus. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's play the best team possible here. And, all right, yeah, our two guys options there are injured. So let's give Rodrigo Matos a shot on this side of the spectrum. Mabai is the defender. Lukanic is the advanced forward here. Right. Sorry, just a second here. Okay, let's save. Yeah, your reasoning is fine in terms of the Bulgarian guy. Ask first, question second. All right, so God, yeah, the injury bug definitely hit, and it hit considerably. Right? The Portuguese League. Well, we are trying to actually win. We got Aroca to start the season here. Alright. Rodrigo Matos. Quarter. Short. Estevão. Matos. Ooh. Forces the keeper to make a save here for a throw-in. Lukanic on the free kick. Crosses. Oh! That almost was 1-0 right there. My goodness. What a set piece sequence there. Just needed to find the net. Right, throw in here. Bro, Rodri, Mabaya, Bro, Tavares. Oh. Shot gets blocked, goes for a corner. They are going at it. Lukanic and Diana with the header going outside. Just a quick sec here, be right back. Sorry, dogs were barking, just had to check out what's going on, and I guess we scored in the meantime. Off a set piece here, and Diana's rescuing it, Babaya, and then Bro with the volley there. Good for him. Outstanding stuff. Love to see it. Corner for Aroca. Okay, we blocked that. Good save. Okay. Right, so we go into the half with the lead here. 1-0. Joy. Oh, great first save, but the rebound, just the defense should have done a better job there. All right. It's a game. Okay. All right. Couple of quick changes here. Right, Ruiz stepped in, Bro moved up front. Mabaya. Oh, he almost gets a second. Come on, boys. Pajoy. Rosetta with the block. Bro boots it upward, but to nobody, unfortunately. Coomer, good clearance, good block there of the pass. Stevon has a chance to make a run here. Couldn't quite get that to capitalize, unfortunately. Mitchelson's, though, gets it back to Stevon. Hutchinson, couldn't quite square that. Ruiz, corner. Mitchelson's can't get his head on it. Tavares rescues it. Not the best pass. Ruiz goes for the recovery. Rosero, Mabaya, Bro. He's offside, unfortunately. Not by too much, but enough to where they call it. That's tough. Yeah, Tientan hasn't been having the best game, unfortunately, so far. Unless he kind of turns it around to this next play, we're going to have to make some changes here. Okay, Coomer, the low knee. Ho Tientan, yep. Just misses a complete sitter. Tavares has to step up here. Stevon to the center. Neil Hoskins will come in. All right, Coomer, Hoskins, Mitchelson's. Coomer again here, Mitchelson's. Castellucci, Diana. Trying to work it out of the back. Bro on the left-hand side here goes to Ruiz, who finds Bro. The left winger's cooperating. Stevon. There it is, his fourth goal of the season. First one in the league level.
Outstanding.
Phenomenal goal here. all frustrated by the feedback. We're winning. Come on now. Fuck's sakes. We have one more substitution we can make. Milostivo. Since we have somebody that is got a nagging injury deal. We weren't at our best, but we got the 2-1 win, which is the important part. So we took care of business as needed. All right, that's our first win in the league here. Good stuff. Delgado will go on loan with us. 2 to 3 weeks for New Hoskins with a pulled hamstring. Bruised knee for Lee Coomer, so he's not too bad. He'll be fine. Bought a bro with the goal and assist this game. Good for him. Alright, so 3 days here, and we have Hapoel Tel Aviv at home for the second leg. Let's go elsewhere here. Okay, so Delgado might not be all that good, but we'll let him try regardless. Antonio Mendes will go all alone. I haven't, no. How's that been? Like, has he just, like, dropped a considerable amount of pounds? Or... Aha, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I just went on Discord and saw Travis. Wow. Oh, wow. Again, at this point, I'm just waiting for the game to advance accordingly here so we can play this next game. All right. So, yeah, bought a bro on the move. There's rumors, of course. Yeah, we're waiting to have things matched. Damn. You expensive. Brother, you're super expensive here. What's going on? I guess they're in the... If Cardiff is in the Premier League, then yeah. And they paid $36 million to get him off of Pisa. Huh. I mean, he's been scoring consistently from the looks of it here. And he's been in the Prem for a while. Like, as a consistent, like, 10-goal plus scorer. So, good for him. We're not going to be able to get him by any stretch of the imagination, but hey, good for him. And now Atletico de Madrid are stepping up the chase. Indeed, there he is. There he is. Good stuff, though. As for the Commanders, I mean, the Commanders are a good team. It's just that the Lions are injured to all hell and they're not being able to defend. So it's unfortunate, but it do be like that sometimes. There we go. It's a free throw. Yep. Okay, so Roberto Garrido will be coming to União de Tomar officially here from Mexico to Portugal. Let's go. Dude looks good. Dude looks quite good. Not gonna lie. And we are going to officially train him on the left-hand side as an inverted winger on support. And 19, you can handle it. Worst comes to worst, yeah, we can always put him a striker too and then just move guys around as needed. There's flexibility there to be had. Ability. Yeah, whatever. We'll keep it moving. Middlesbrough signed Asner. That's fine. We got who we needed at this juncture. Okay, Christian Ponce is back on the bench. The homework assignment Hiroki Sasaki gave his suitors. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that's smart. I'll give him that, but that's a crazy thing to have like front offices look at, like in workshop for him. It's kind of insane, actually. All right, Castellucci. Honestly, let me save. True. I mean that is what we call galaxy brain thinking, so all right, let's do this. Yeah, we're up a good amount on the aggregate. We're up 5-0, but let's not get complacent. Win decisively, move on to the next round. Simple as that. As our stands are getting like reconstructed accordingly here, as we're expanding the stadium by a couple more thousand seats. I think it should be done by October, from what they mentioned in the news article a while back. But it's not complete yet. goal. Let's. Ooh, highlighter right off the jump here. Ruiz. Rosero. Diana. Ruiz again. Tavares. Cross goes low. Gets blocked, but a good chance there to start the game. Still not over though. Estevão. Tavares tries to square that up. Can't do it. Shot blocked. Mad scramble happening here. Lukanich. Rodrigo Matos. Ho-Chien-Tan. In the first minute of the game, and we're up 1-0. Let's go. Making the most of our chances here, to say the least. Sorry, just a bit of a... Okay, Castellucci there, snags that one out of the air. Let's go. Ruiz. And Milostivu. What the header there. The big man gets it done. 2-0. 7-0 in the aggregate. Let's fucking go. Alright, Kumar, Estevão. Kumar again. Oh, he gets dropped in the box. He draws the penalty. And it will be Lukanich with the penalty kick and the goal. His first of the season. The vice captain steps it up and gets it done. Oh. Great save there by Castellucci. Goes on, snags it out of the air again. You love it. Love to see it. Cooler. And Estevão. Did he get dropped in the box or outside of the box? He got dropped in it. Oh my goodness. Lukanich going to square up for the PK again. And that's a goal for him. As we've got a potential injury to Marco Tavares. So we're going to switch things up here. Augusto Tavares will step up. All right, substitutions are in. Lukanich, Tavares. Well, we're just going to wait for this highlight to be over for the substitutions to officially take place. Estevão dribbling, as we're up 4-0 at this point. And Rodrigo Matos just decides to bury one before he goes out and gets substituted. He's on a yellow, so I just want to be careful with it. Phenomenal stuff here. Cannot complain at this point. So play there to cause a corner. Hit the post and a block. They are determined to keep this clean sheet here. Let's go, boys. Come on. Ruiz crosses it. And what a pro on the volley after Saxenian's header got blocked. Just continuing to escalate it accordingly. There are levels to this. In the menu. And yeah, this is fine. Zero, Bora Pro. Stevão, oh, with the volley, almost gets that to go in and make it a 12-0. My goodness. So, Mena. Podgoriano. Possible counter-attack chance for them here. Amoroso. Fuentes. They hit the post again, and they get at least one back. The clean sheet dream is over. Rip in pieces, y'all. Still, pretty dominant one for the most part here. Cannot complain. Even as they score a second there. Like, it's fine. They're not going to score 9 goals in the matter of like 5 minutes. So, to hell with them. And, Lukanic. From long distance, he almost gets a hat trick. Ah, goodness. Still, great win. We did it. So let's see, results-wise. Yeah, of course, it'd be nice if the game let me check those out as I'm scrolling through them. Motherfuckers, whatever. Okay, only a minor injury. So we are getting Stuttgart in the fourth qualifying round. So this is the big set of matchups here. There we go. Just an adjustment on the training calendar. And then we got Casa Pia first in the Liga Portugal. Let me check one quick thing here. So Inter's continuing in their chase. Yeah, they're all talking about what a bro. Alright, and I think the registration for the Europa Conference League should be coming up in a second here, so we'll see what happens. Roberto Garrido. Oh, let's go. All right, let's go. All right. Come to think of it at this point, because it is past 9 p.m. on my side and I still haven't eaten dinner yet, and I need to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just, we'll come back to this tomorrow and do a couple more hours. See if we can get past Stuttgart in the fourth round of the qualifiers and get into the into the Conference League proper, and just go from there. So for everybody who came through today, base tech for the follow. Dill shouted me out, I think, late yesterday or like today. I'm not sure when exactly, but still, thank you to him. Thanks to those who did show up both on YouTube and on Twitch. On the YouTube side, I am saying goodnight for now, so hopefully you all take care of yourselves, and I'll